Okay, so I am well and truly feeling the pressure. I think pressure is the right word, like the pressure about Christmas. I am. And it's probably self inflicted because is it my responsibility to be taking on this pressure? Like, do I have control over the pressure that I accept? Do I want to be influenced so much by Christmas and the kids, really? Because, the kids, they love Christmas. Why? They get shitloads of presents. So I get it. Like when I was a kid, I remember I would go through, like, we had this, it was a catalogue store called Argos. It still exists. I don't know how, but it was like the first kind of online shopping. Well, it wasn't online. It was like a book, like a catalogue, and you would go through the book and you'd pick out what you wanted. You'd be in a shop. It's a very strange concept now I think about it, but yeah, anyway, you'd be in the shop. You'd just be flicking through a book, instead of like wandering around looking at things on the shelf. I just think Argos were super lazy. They did not want to put things on the shelf. So they gave you a book. So you flick through the book, pick out something. You'd have to write down like the SKU code. So basically you're doing the job of product management in a way, because you're picking the SKU code as opposed, anyway, whatever. Anyway, so you're writing all the details down. Basically, you're an employee of Argos at that point. Then you go to the desk, give them your ticket with the number on, and then they go in the back and get your product. I'm thinking, why not, instead of going in the back, we'll just have everything out. Cut out the step. I don't know. Was it more efficient? Was it not? I don't know, but that's not what we're here to talk about. But when I was younger, which is the point of that story, was I would order the catalogue. I'd spend ages going through it, like circling, like all the things that I wanted, and then I'd just give it to my mum. Sometimes I think I would even just get like a piece of paper and I'd be writing, all the SKU codes cut down. I think I probably put more effort into that than any piece of homework that I ever had. But it was like such a fun process. Like I really enjoyed it. It was like I was in the fantasy mode. I don't know. I think that probably was what started my love of shopping. As I get older, I am hating Christmas more and more. I know hate is a strong word, but honestly, I'm kind of despising Christmas, and I don't want to offend anyone. Christmas means different things to different people, and I'm very conscious that for a lot of people who are religious, it goes a lot deeper than just the commercial aspects, which is really my focus of this video, and my rants and frustration towards Christmas is nothing to do with anything religious, and I fully respect anyone who is religious and believes in all of those deeper, more meaningful aspects of Christmas. I'm not moaning about that. I'm staying well clear. I've ring fenced that with barbed wire, and I am not approaching it. It's an electric fence. I'm not going anywhere near it. What I am focused on today as an atheist is, it's just the commercial aspects of Christmas. I feel like Christmas was the best idea that capitalism ever came up with, because they've gone for the jugular with parents. Parents ultimately just want to see their kids be happy, and you will go to the ends of the earth to see them happy, but they've created this. There's a day, and you're just constantly having Christmas rammed down your throat. You suffocate. You feel like I'm going to suffocate now, because I can't take this anymore. The Christmas decorations, the Christmas gifts start to appear in the shops in September, early September. Every year, the Christmas gifts are rolled out earlier. And number one, that just takes a whole fun away from Christmas, the whole magic away, because I've been living with Christmas for the past 2 months already, and I've still got a month to go. But I'm bored of it now. I'm bored. I don't want to see any tinsel. I always want to see fairy lights, because I really like fairy lights. And how much of a hypocrite am I? I have fairy lights, but Christmas does not own fairy lights, okay? Fairy lights should be up all year round, in my opinion, but I love fairy lights, and I actually do love a Christmas tree. I love seeing a Christmas tree in a window. Don't love Christmas dinner. I hate the rampant commercialism, but I am such a hypocrite because I get involved, because I have to for my kids. And I hate the fact that I feel like I have to for my kids. And that's where the manipulation is. It's the best manipulation anyone's ever come up with ever, because I am so at odds with this whole idea of, just buy. I'm like, why are we buying? Oh, because it's Christmas. Well, okay, yes, but why we buy? Just because it's Christmas. And then even last year, I did the whole quantity over quality thing because I just wanted my kids to have loads of presents. So I was just like towards the end, like the lead up to Christmas, I was just like in panic mode, buying any bit of shit I could find. And the boys, they are grateful, but after they've opened like 5 presents and they've got another 50 in a pile, they stop caring. Like, it is really disparaging to watch and they are very grateful boys, by the way, they're not spoiled, but I have to be honest, like they're opening it, looking at it, oh wait, next, opening it, right, throw that on the pile, next, and you're just there thinking, oh, what the fuck. But this year I have promised myself, I've made a commitment with myself and Honeys that I'm only going to buy things I know they would really love. So I'm going to be buying that alarm's doing my head in. Why is there always an alarm going off on my street? Why? My promise to myself is I'm going to buy less, but I'm going to be more thoughtful about what I buy. Everything I buy, I want to be used and enjoyed. I'm a real tight ass. Like, I'm very conscious about money. As I've got older, I understand the value of money. I want to make sure that anything I spend my money on, it's something that is going to be valued or needed. And in my head, as I'm saying all of this, I'm just thinking of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream that I bought. And I wanted to buy the travel size, but then I ended up buying 2 travel sizes. I spent £50 on a moisturiser. So I can't get that kind of thought out my head as I'm saying this monologue about me understanding the value of money. But you get stressed about Christmas. I just hate it. I hate it. When I was younger, I wanted to love Christmas. I really wanted Christmas to be so magic, like you see in the films, you know, where everyone's sat around having a great time and just there's great decorations and just magic in the air and it's snowing outside and everyone loves each other. That was always what I hoped Christmas would be. And every year I was full of optimism thinking this is going to be the Christmas. It never was the Christmas. My Christmases were always... And this is no offence to my mum because she was a single parent. She tried so hard, but they were always very sad. Which is why I really, really try extra hard to pretend everything's fine. I love it. Oh my gosh. And you know what? I don't want to sound like super like ungrateful here because I feel very thankful that I even can buy presents for my kids, and I just don't like fucking Christmas and I want to like it, but I just feel like as I'm getting older I'm turning into a bit of a Grinch. I feel like I don't like celebration. I hate celebration. I hate parties. This is going to sound really bad, but I'm just being honest. I hate it when everyone's all happy and joyous. And I don't mean like I love seeing my kids happy and joyous, but just I think actually what it is I just generally get annoyed by people. And it's not like they've done anything personal. They've not done anything to me at all. I just don't like people in general. And a party is a place where you've got lots of people in a room together. And I think that's fundamentally what I don't like. And these people are great people, probably. Like, they're wonderful, fantastic, probably a lot better people than I am. But I'm an introvert. I am an introvert. I'm neurodivergent. I have my own way of doing things. I'm a very insular person. I like what I like. I don't like what I don't like. I do what I want to do. I don't do what I don't want to do. But when you have kids, you have to bend and be flexible. Like, literally, really. Like, literally. But you have to do things you don't like, you know? And Christmas is one of those things that I do that I don't like. And I'll make it good. We'll have a great time. I will do it the best that I can do. But fuck me, I cannot wait for Christmas to be over. But you know what's annoying then? The shops all roll out the Easter eggs. It's like, oh, Christmas is over, quick. They're just drop kicking the trees and fucking decorations and the gifts that no fucker wanted, to drop kicking it out the back of the store. And then, roll in the eggs. Bring in the eggs. And the eggs roll in. And it's like, oh, fuck me. Then we got chocolate eggs for 3 months. Does anyone even know when Easter is? No idea. I never know when it is. Every year. April, May, March. No idea. So then you got Easter. Then that's fucked off. And then what's after Easter? Probably start bringing out Halloween shit. But I love Halloween, so I don't mind. Halloween could be all year round for me. I'd be quite happy with that. I think the reason why I like Halloween is because it's kind of dark and creepy. I like dark and creepy. You know, as you get older, you really start to know yourself, don't you? And I make no apologies. No apologies for myself. I'm really starting to understand like who I am and what I like what I do not like. Like, Honey's went to a party at the weekend. It was a surprise 40th for one of his long-time, like, friends from school, but they don't really hang out. They very rarely see each other. They don't have anything in common. But Honey's went to the 40th party, and I could not understand it, because I was like, well, I don't know, like, why would you want to go? Like, time is so precious. Why waste time going there? Like, there's a reason why you don't see him, because you don't have anything in common. Like, I don't understand the idea of friendship. I appreciate people in my life, but because I feel like I'm so happy and secure, and I'm such an introvert, and other than my kids and Honeys, there is no one that I enjoy spending my time with more than myself. Because I'm always busy, I've got hobbies, there's always shit I love to do. I am never bored. If anything, I get depressed, like, having to be around people. So throughout my life, I've had friends, and then we've moved on. I've never had an argument, like, I don't have any drama in my life, nothing, but we've just moved on, you know, we've gone our own separate ways. And for me, I don't have any interest in, just for the sake of old times, like, oh, taking time out of my life to go see them. And I know that probably sounds horrible, but I just don't see the point, because, like, they were good. I see life as a series of chapters, and in one chapter, maybe, like, yes, you had that friend, because maybe when I was at uni, I was getting rat-faced every single night. I was literally, like, experimenting with everything that you could experiment with. I was a wild child, so I had specific friends at that time of my life. Would I probably want to hang out with them now? No. They probably won't want to hang out with me now, because we've all moved on. We've probably all got kids. We're probably all just dealing with the anxiety and dread about Christmas. We're probably all in a very similar place right now. But there's friends, you know, when I was at uni, when I was at school, when I was, you know, at a different place of work. As the time's gone on and I've gone through the different chapters of life, they've dropped off along the way. And for me, I don't really have any interest in going back, because I think to myself, well, they were good at that time of my life, but now I've moved on. Whereas my sister, she's got friends all over the place, like everywhere, like Germany, Italy. She's got friends all over the world, and she is constantly, like, making, like, dates to go see them. She's going to, like, a wedding a week. She's very sociable and very much, like, sentimental about things, but I am ruthless, the complete opposite. And it doesn't mean I don't care about these people. I'm friends with a lot of them on Instagram, and I see their updates, and I like seeing their updates, but I don't want to go and see them. I just feel like we had a great time. I love you. I think you're fabulous, and I really appreciate the time we spent together, but I don't really want to go back to that. I'm just quite happy. I'm so happy with Honeys and the boys. And do I sound like a dick? Do tell me. Do you think I sound like a dick? Because I don't know. I feel like, am I the odd one? Which I think I am, because everyone else seems to just love being around people, and they love having friends. But for me, I don't really understand the concept so well, you know? It's because a lot of the time, like, well, let's face it, as you go through life, you change. Nobody stays the same. So is it realistic to think you're going to have the same friend all the way through your life? And in a lot of ways, yes, that would be nice, because you share all that history with them, but should you be clinging on for the sake of history? I don't know. Everyone's different, I suppose. But anyway, I ain't clinging. How did I get onto this? I was talking about Christmas. I'm sure everyone's left by now anyway. But guys, I am going to go. But thank you so much for listening. Let me know, do you think I'm just an oddball? Because I think I am. And I'm quite happy with that. I don't mind being an oddball. I'm proud of it, because I'm not going to waste my time doing what I don't want to do. I'm just not. Anyway, guys, I'm off. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.